Good good afternoon. Hope everybody's staying warm. Seems to be cold everywhere. We're lucky down here. We didn't get we got some rain, but it wasn't cold enough, and it finally cold overnight, but has dried up enough that no impact. Still be careful out there. It's cold and it's supposed to stay cold pretty much I think all week. But get right into printing, 3D printing, 3D printing. So got the fever. I've been printing. I think I've mentioned I've got several third party Trench Crusades uh, commercial license to print, and I've come up with this nifty little packaging, and been printing like crazy. Got stuff printing going on right now. Got to get fire up the bamboos here when I get done with this. Uh, Print some more buildings, but having fun with it, and hopefully get some product out there the next couple days for you guys to buy. Definitely will be taking it to conventions with me. Next convention will be Skirmish end of February. So yeah, not much time because they're going to be coming just about every month. So got to try to stay ahead of the game. What else? We got Monument and Color Forge Paint both coming in today. Um, Games Workshop release got delayed just over the weekend. Hopefully, I need to check tracking numbers. Hopefully Tuesday. I'll have to check on the tracking on that. So if you had something ordered for Saturday, sorry about that. We'll get that in and give you a call when it gets in. What else? I guess I want to go right into continue the short overview of games. We Flip 7. I was home Thanksgiving actually, and there's a great little game store. Not little; it's actually pretty good size. Goblin Games in West Little Rock, Arkansas. Shout out to them. Great store, good people. But anyway, in there, this kind of looking for stuff for the family, and always go in there and buy something when I'm back. And they mentioned a game Flip 7 that they couldn't keep it on the shelf, and it was great family game. And I said, oh, okay, pick up a copy, take it back. We played multiple times with my family. Um, Fun. It takes 2 minutes to tell people how to play. Once they've played 1, 2 rounds, they've got it figured out. Once again, I mentioned I'm not a huge fan of just straight out party games, but this one I liked. It's how to describe it? It's a card game, and it's basically a huge push your luck game. You're trying to get 7 different cards. There's 0 through 12, and a couple special cards that you can try to mess with other people. I guess there's just enough of that in the game, especially if you get in the lead. Everybody's going to pick on you, but you want to push your luck to get the most points. The ultimate goal is for that round to get 7 cards. Turns done, everybody sit, no one else gets to go, and you pretty much max out your points. But if you get a duplicate card, like if you got a 7 and you get another 7, your turn's over. You busted. So it's has a little feeling of blackjack, that you're pushing your luck, trying to maximize your points without busting. And it's real easy to get greedy in this game. Oh yeah, but you never know when you're going to bust. And the big deal is the higher value of the card, more points, the more cards there are of them. So more likely you're to get another one of those cards and bust. So yeah, you got like a 10, 11, 12. That's 33 points. lot of points, but man, I can take one more. Sure enough, the odds are you can get a 10, 11, 12 of us. Great. One of the better games I found to play with multiple people, like over 6 people, because it's still fast. You're pretty much take turns dealing, and yeah, it's pretty much hit me or don't, or you bust. That's pretty much it. So, but it's fun. It's fun to ag people on and pick on the person that's in the lead if you can. You can freeze them. You can make them take more cards, which are more likely to bust, and other things like that. But very simple. No reading involved, so just about any age can play it, and very quick and fun. Highly recommend it for the family, big group of people. You got takes 15, 20 minutes to play a game. You can get multiple games in. I know every time we played at least 2 games, if not 3, because it's can be that fast. So, and once again, not you don't have to think a lot. It's either hit me or no. Go for it or not. You do want to pay attention to the cards that's been played, but once again, I find there's enough cards that actually counting cards can be a challenge, and you can see what's out there, but what's been played in the past, and especially when people start busting, um, their cards go in a pile. You're not for sure can't remember what's played. So, yeah, fun. Check it out if you're looking for something light, fun to play with the family. You do need at least 3 people to play. Um, recommend 4 or more up to. Excuse me. Oh, sorry about that. Once again, I get to talk and I start yawning. At least 4, easily 6, 8 players. So check it out, Flip 7. What else we got going? Mention printing. Actually, I did it. I broke down and bought another Hay Gears. It's all your fault, Ike, if you're listening. Uh, Hay Gears, very nice printers. I know a lot of people don't like them. They want you to use their resin. You don't have to, but I have found by using the resin, I get better prints, almost no failures. Um, a couple things with the printer I'm still learning, but once I've used it, I've figured out a lot of stuff. I did end up getting a heater for the resin. What's up? Okay, I'm back. Sorry, had a couple customers come in, had some good discussions. Um, Honestly, once again, I don't remember what the heck I was talking about. Um, did get to talking about Trench Crusades for a minute because I've got all these blisters setting up on my counter that I'm working on, and got kind of on the topic of influencers, if you will. It's interesting, and overall, I think it's good for Trench Crusades. The buzz out there is definitely uh, big, um, and it was so funny. There's a lot of haters out there in the social media world, and it's just very interesting. Um, I find, and a lot of these guys and girls. One of them was a young lady, and it was funny. As soon as she said that Trench Crusade is even worse than Games Workshop, I'm like, oh, this can be interesting. She was talking about how Trench Crusade makes Games Workshop look like, a great company. Uh, Once again, is kind of a backhanded slam on Games Workshop, and her negatives, along with another guy that me and Mike had watched last weekend on the way back from Siege. Most of their stuff is on their Kickstarter, and I don't know if I mentioned it last time. Really, no different from any Kickstarter I've seen. Things were late. Things weren't quite what people thought they were going to get. There was definitely problems. And it's a Kickstarter. Now I'll go back to with Trench Crusades. I'm glad they're getting off the Kickstarter. They're not doing another Kickstarter at the moment. They're focusing on bringing stuff to retail. And that's one of the issues I have with a lot of these other companies is they focus so much on their Kickstarter and I'll say not the game, but really, I think to have a successful game, you need to be in the retail. You need to get in stores. You need to get exposed. No doubt Trench Crusades was designed for the guy with the resin printer in his garage that was playing with his buddies on the weekends. But I'm happy that once they were successful, $3 million is pretty successful for a Kickstarter that people will play out of their garage, that they are looking at what they can do for the next step, do for retail, to get it out there beyond the guy printing miniatures in his garage. So yeah, and not the only one video I watched or attempted to watch over the weekend that I watched maybe a minute of, and I'm sure people do that to mine too. I get it, but the negativity out there towards games, and that's what me and Andy, customers here, was talking about. There's so many games out there that why do you spend your time being negative, 30-minute video on being negative on a game when there's so many games out there? Find something that's good and be positive. I don't get it. Now, I've watched a couple videos that have been pretty honest reviews on stuff. Trench Crusades 1. Yeah, there's definitely negative things. There's definitely issues with the Kickstarter, but also there's positive things. There's good things you're doing. There's some pretty positive videos out there on the game. So yeah, I don't get it, and I tend to watch very little of those videos. Natalie, I watch his stuff on board games, and he went on the not the negative side. It was just, once again, not on necessarily games, and yeah, I watched about a minute of it. Now, well, can you watch his other videos? Sure. It's just it's kind of like games. There's too many games out there. There's too many videos, good videos, positive videos to watch about games. And I don't mind a good, honest review. Yeah, every game's got their issues. Every game I'm not going to like. So there's that. So, but once again, if you guys are still watching this one, I appreciate you watching. I try to be open and honest and about stuff. Yes, I'm biased towards certain games. There's certain games I like to play. Right now, I'm not playing any of the big Games Workshop. I know other people like them. They support the store more than any other game. So, yeah, I'm going to support my customers and support the games that honestly make me money. Without those, we probably wouldn't be here. Another example, Magic is doing very well. Once again, a lot of it thanks to Chelsea. Shout out to her. But do I play Magic? No. I did back in the day. But to me, it's at this moment, I'm not a big card player. I mean, any card games. Is that bad? No. It's just not my thing right now. So, is what it is. Another interesting thing, once again, discussions on with a couple other people about opening stores, giving them, once again, I tried to be very honest and open with my thoughts on opening game store. There's no one set answer for that. A lot of it is what type of store you're going to be, where you're at. This, once again, there's no right or wrong answer. It's there's a laundry list of questions I think you need to ask and think about when you open the store. Overall, any retail niche store is tough right now. And as I know, I mentioned it, it's definitely not getting any easier, and probably won't. So, um, once again, I think folks need to be very realistic and honest with themselves with their expectations. My big deal is don't quit your day job if you're going to open a shop. It's yes, there's money to be made, but uh, it's not going to happen overnight, and it can be a big challenge. So there's that. What else was I going to talk about? I don't know. A lot going on. I should be. Oh, I know. And I even actually thought about it a few minutes before I started the video. Um, Once again, like I said, I watch a lot of videos at night. Been watching a lot of stuff on Trench Crusades, a lot of generic stuff, and I mess around with. Even though I don't paint much, I like to paint. I need to paint more, but I found a couple of folks to get the grim dark effect, and they were using it honestly for Games Workshop stuff. Using the enamel inks and washes and effects. So found Villainy Ink. That's a picture of some of their products. Here's a better close up of one of their. This is one of their washes, and they actually do a lot of videos. You can actually pay. What is it? Grimdark Compendium. That's the name of their bigger group of folks, and they do a lot of how to a great. They do a lot of great videos. They're even on their. I pulled this off their Facebook page. Little techniques, tips, and while I was always a little scared of trying enamel washes, I really like the effect of what it gives you. And then I watched a couple videos, one of them by them. I'm like, you know what? I could do this. Now, most of these guys went on to more techniques, more stuff than what I would want to try to take on. But some of this, the core stuff, to get some of the effects, I think you can do it. Where am I going with this? I did order some of their initial product line. Should be here by the end of the week, and we'll see how that goes. I have had a couple customers recently ask me about enamel washes and stuff, so we'll see how that goes. If you hadn't learned by now, I'm always looking for the new niche stuff that I think my customers not appreciate. Go back to Monument Paint. Once again, it's outselling Citadel in the shop and continues to grow. On that note, Monument, they're coming out with some contrast paints. They're coming out with some pigments, weathering pigments, and other stuff. I know I've mentioned I'm getting a minimum AK paint pens and some of their modeling effects, basing effects, and stuff like that. We'll see how that goes. So yeah, I'm always looking for new stuff out there. I know I've said it before. If you're not looking to figure out how to grow your customer base, your product line, you're not going to grow as a store. So I can continue down that road. So, well, sorry about the interruption, and once again, appreciate you guys watching. Honestly, I didn't realize the number of people that do watch. I appreciate all of you, because I do post this on Facebook and YouTube, so I don't get, depending on where you watch it and how you watch and this, I don't get to see the number counts. But now I use StreamYard. They have the little feature, and I've done it the last few weeks. They use AI. Yeah, I think this is a great tool for AI. They make reels for me. They make me about 5 reels. It takes a while after I finish this video, but I usually pick 1 or 2 of those when they're done and just post them. Is it something I could do? Yes. But once again, as you guys see, I don't edit these videos, and doing something with the reels, what they create, it would take me the rest of the day to edit to make the reels. So once again, for me, a great use of an AI tool to make those reels. So you guys have a good day, and we'll talk to you later. What's up?